Hello and welcome back everybody to more Dwarf Fortress 2015. When we last left off, we'd finished our fort completely. Well, not completely, we finished our walls, our initial walls, and we were working on our first level of wall defense to keep the critters and mobsters out. So this episode we're going to continue doing that, hopefully get all of this done. Wait for more blocks and tell them to go there. Actually, let's see, do we have more? Probably not. Well, we got micromine blocks. That's not too bad. Siltstone. Ah, there we go. Ah, dang it, that was walls. I keep doing that. Designate. Okay, look, come on. There we go. Build. Floor, not wall, floor. Siltstone, there we go. All right. That's set to go. Now, what do we want to actually work on today? I'm going to try and focus on getting the metal industry working, hopefully. Hopefully being the key word there. And then I'm also going to try to maybe contemplate digging down further. Because I want to find a floor that I can actually dig into that really doesn't have much of a chance of getting hitting these caverns, because these caverns, I mean, you know, so far this map has been good to us, but the caverns on this map are just horrible because we can see caves all the way down to level 76, and they start on, what is this, level 98, and the world only goes down to 65 from, well, that's all the further down I can view right now. So we're going to try and dig down a little bit further here, and we want to do I for up, downstairs. We're going to just dig down to here. All right, I'll zoom back in now. That way you guys can see the action. All right, let's move on. Keep moving forward. We've got these stairs here that are still waiting on construction. So if I shift F8, it takes us down here, and it's probably going to take them a while to actually get to that. And I'm hoping that there's not another cave right here, or here, and that the next one I encounter is like 20 or 30 down. So that will be a wonderful thing. The sound sense is not working for some reason, and I don't know why.
The board just needs something.
There we go. It's not playing music, so it's probably gonna have to wait till the next season break or some event happens. Oh, excellent! We're smelting minerals! Yes! Ha 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 ha! Excellent! What do we got in here? Limestone bin. We have nothing in there. Alright, that's where the metals should go. Ooh, we've got 3 iron bars. Yes! That's awesome! Awesome! Other options. Iron. Anvil. And we're going to forge 5 of those. Hopefully we can actually get those done. That would be excellent. My kitty is mewing at me. And my chair was stuck under the table. Come here, girl. Come here. There she is. She's a little sweetheart. You telling the world hello? She pretends like she's a little meanie, but she's such a sweetheart. She loves to get cuddles and all that stuff. She is only about 3.5 months old, so... I slipped. So, whenever you hear a meowing in the background, that's what you're hearing. Alright, they're working on an anvil! Yes! That's splendid. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Alright. They got the stairs done. That's splendid as well. Alright, what about Shift F8 to bring down here? They're digging that. Excellent! They're doing what they're supposed to do this time. Move my monitor a little bit there so I can see it better. Splendid, splendid! Are they just going straight down? Yeah, it looks like that's what they're doing. Oh, that noise, like, I almost jumped. It's like, oh god, a cave. No, no, please no. Alright. We're gonna... Okay, since there's no cave here... Actually, no, we're gonna do this. About there. See what we get. Come on, boys, get her done. Come on. They must have gone to sleep or something.
Has got an idea.
Oh, another Fey mood. And I was right, a Fey mood. Okay, who is it? Where's the little exclamation point? There's the exclamation point. I must know. He's up here somewhere. Alright, let's zoom way in. Engraver. So where is this engraver? I know that's horrible. Oh, it's this. Couldn't see because the X was covering him. Alright, let's follow him around and see where he goes. What does he take? He takes a crafts Dwarf workshop. Splendid. Alright. And let's follow him around some more. See where he goes, see what he picks up. Why is he on this floor? Okay, he's picking up that red block there. They travel so slow when they're hauling a block if they don't have a wheelbarrow. Yeah, it takes forever. But I actually like watching the people in the Fey moods and strange moods and ideas and stuff like that move about, because otherwise I have a chance and tendency to forget they were in a Fey mood and they end up going crazy because I forgot about them and they just sit there waiting for me to give them supplies for like forever. Alright, enough of that. Let's go down. Alright, nothing there, so let's dig up, down. So we just want to downstairs. Oh, kitty. I want a downstairs there, and an up downstairs from there. Go down to 70, to there. And let's just do a... yeah, that's fine. See what we get. What is this? This is galena, which is tin, I believe. Slate, that's good stuff. And of course, it's a dwarf with a baby. Alright. Orthoclase, okay. Which is this yellowy stuff. Warm stone, okay. So this is likely lava down here. Great. Lovely. Okay, so DX... these, alright. Let's dig that way. And see what we get. Actually, we're going to build a channel bit right here. See what we get there. We're digging deeply and greedily, trying to find the goody goodies. All right, absolutely nothing. So, okay, let's dig this in. Ooh, lava everywhere, so it's probably on this floor. Oh, yeah, unpause. Warm stone. Okay, so there's lava. I'm gonna guess right there. Yep. A great magma sea. Raw adamantine. Praise the miners! Alright, so where is the actual... how close are we to missing it? Not very. Not very close at all. Alright, so let's kill all this. Build wall. Shift C. No. Build C wall. Build a wall right there. And we'll make it out of siltstone block. That way it's easy to haul. Alright. Get him out of there. Alright, that's actually really good. The problem is, I've never actually mined adamantine down here. I've never messed with the lava seas down here at all, so they're kind of quite the new experience for me. So I truly have no idea on how to go about getting this stuff, despite the fact that I want to very badly. Let's get rid of that. Ooh, he started it. What all did he take? He's got kaolinite, lignite, and sheep wool cloth. Oh, Kitty's trying to get some loves. So that should be a decent item. I doubt it'll be like, 50 million dwarf bucks, but it might be a couple thousand, so that'll be good. Alright, have we built any anvils? We've built all 5 anvils. That is fantastic. Alright, so we can build workshops. Let's see here. Oh, we've got a metalsmith forge. We can now build a magnum forge, technically. Let's see here. Furnaces. E. That's not what I'm looking for. not seeing it. I think it's honestly just the metalsmith's workshop. Yeah, so let's see what this metalship workshop can actually build. Weapons and ammunition. Okay, maces, spears, short swords, hammers. Armor, mail shirt, breastplate, leggings, greaves, helm, cap, gauntlet, longbow, high boots, shields, bucklers, furniture, cages, blocks, doors, floodgates, hatches, chests, thrones, siege equipment, ballista arrows, excellent. Other objects. Anvils, crafts, goblets, toys, iron, current coins, metal clothing, adamantine dress. Yep. Okay, so I guess that's about it. But I could have swore there was like a weaponsmith and an armorer, and I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. That must be like masterwork only. Well, it's been so long since I played Lazy New Pack that I really can't remember everything that it has to offer. I played masterwork more. Oh, look at that. Oh, we got one here that we're missing. And the initial perimeter is done. Excellent. Okay, so we can now floor up this bit here. Siltstone blocks, and floor up this bit here with siltstone blocks, and we're out of siltstone blocks. And we got microlines, so might as well. Alright. How many more do we... Okay, we're producing quite a bit more, so yeah, that's good. Alright. Come back down here, see if this has been... Yep, it's been walled up. Excellent. Okay. So... Yeah, there's really not much space to get through here, is there? Like this spot right here is literally the one spot you can get through. Cat is clawing my legs! Ow! Ow! Okay, alright, okay, there we go. So, let's see here. Oh, we almost missed it. We almost missed it. Okay, so let's come here, dig over to, say, here. Yeah, alright, so now we do downstairs. Actually, we just want to dig these. Go downstairs there, up downstairs from here. Oh, no, that's wrong. Going the wrong way. Go the wrong way! There we go. See just how far down we can get. And that's it, 65. This is the first time I have ever dug down to the base of the world. Yay! And I'm actually fairly safe, seeing as the fact that it's already blocked off. Are they digging it? No, it doesn't look like they're digging it. Wow, they're building that quickly. I love it! I love it!
Has been completed.
Awesome! Engraver has created Aslan Robeck, Borlan Zulban, a Cowlanite mini forge. for 4,800 dwarf bucks. And it's got the generic yada 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 on it. I don't know what a mini forge is good for. A model of a blacksmith forge that dwarf children love, only used as a trade good. Okay. And my cat just jumped down. Alright. So it's a toy. He created a 4,800 dwarf buck toy. That's like crazy. That's just ridiculous. Alright, we are sitting at 180,000 created wealth. Let's see what our kitchen is up to. It's been a while. Doesn't look like we have anything that we're not allowed to cook. I know I got eggs somewhere. Yeah, I need to turn cooking of all of our brew off. I forgot about that one. Yeah. Seeds. We don't want those cooked. Meat, fish, other. Avocados. And we don't really have much that we can cook with in all reality, considering that most things are brewing only. Stocks, we've got 400 prepared meals, that's not bad. 300 booze, not bad at all. Alright. Come up to this level. Are we still cooking? Excellent, nothing is suspended. Our brewing has been suspended for some reason. Brew drink from fruit plant. We'll cycle these ones. Alright. Slowly but surely we are getting our fort beautified. Alright, we need to start working on our pit here, now that our defensive area is almost entirely closed in. I'm also going to close this bit in here. I might actually put grates on that. I don't know if you can shoot through grates, actually. Because if you can shoot through grates, that would be freaking awesome. I mean, that'd be like epic awesome. Because then you could just wall this off, put a group of archers up here, put a group of archers up here, and just station them there. And as they come in, they can just get shot at from above. That would be awesome. Okay, so let's see. Let's do floor grates. So let's line this with grates. Surrounded by empty space. Okay. Just trying to think of how I can do this most efficiently. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. I want to designate cancel. Move designation. I gotta cancel the hard way. Arrgh. Alright. Build forge gate. Okay, we're gonna put a row here. Skip one. Skip one. And we're out of 4 grates. Alright, so now we want to construct floor. Put a floor there. Put a floor there, and put a floor there. Do this one out of siltstone. Because the problem with grates is it has to be attached to a floor somewhere. So, hopefully this will let my guys shoot through on either side. And I don't know. I don't know if you can shoot through a grate. I hope you can. That would be really, really cool. Alright, how are we doing down here? Okay, they're finally starting to dig it. Ah, we've got an adult buffalo cow now. Excellent. Well, water buffalo. Alright, dig it, dig it, dig it. Dig it. Dig it. Dig. And for some reason he stopped. Okay, and I don't know why. So I'm just going to assume that's all the further down I can go. Because like I said, I've never actually dug down this far before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers up from the bottom. I'm happy with that. So for now, we're going to wall it off. I don't want anything possibly happening down here that I don't know about. Walling it off is the easiest, quickest way. Hopefully we can get these items picked up before they get walled up. Alright, back up here. Alright, so let's come back to our nobles and our work orders. We're just doing wooden grates. Let's do another 30. Oh, seriously? That one little spot. There we go. Build, construct, floor. Missed this spot too. Alright. Moving right along and I'm liking it. Build, construct, fortifications. Does this... I wonder if it has to be... Open placement. No. Reselect type. Okay. Make solid, make hollow. Show build mask. I don't know why I can't build these. I really don't. Do they have to be on the ground? Yes, it looks like they have to be on the ground. So can I put them here? Yes, I can. So why can't I put them on floor? That's kind of confusing. If you know why I can't place these on this floor right here, but I can place them on this floor here. So yeah, it's saying I can only build it on above the wall, which I don't like. Because the whole point of putting fortifications up here is to put them on the wall or on the edge here, so that our dwarves can actually shoot through them. So what I'm going to have to do is build a wall, go up one more floor, and then do what I just did all the way around. So this is going to suck. So yeah. Build, designate. Remove construction. So we got to remove all of this. We'll do one side of the building at a time. That's gonna suck. Because my plan is to have a wall, like I said before, going all the way around on the second floor, but yet I'm gonna have a landing here where the dwarves can sit and shoot through the fortifications, and it's gonna be fortification all the way around. And if I can't put that fortification on that lip, I'm going to have to take it one more higher and put the lip there. So that's really going to kind of blow. Actually, hang on. D, C, D, actually no, X. Remove designation. I just got to thinking, I am going to have to do that, however, okay, how am I going to cancel this designation? There we go. What I'll do is I will build my inner layer first. Yeah, I'll build my inner section first, and then I'll build the fortifications, and then I'll go around and remove those secondaries. Just a second. I got a text message here. What does it say? Nothing to worry about. So we actually want to build, construct walls. Actually, no, not walls. Not walls. Designate, cancel, remove designation. Okay, and no. What? Grr, X, there we go. Okay. Designate. Actually, no, build, construct, fortification. There we go, that's what I want. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. It's been a while since I did this. It really has. And I've never actually built fortifications before, so... Blocks, system blocks, wall, that's interesting. Fortification. Floor? No, that's a wall that's part of the bridge, I think. Alright. See how this goes. And then I'm going to need to build upstairs. Let's put some thinking right there. It has to be on the wall. That's weird. But I can't put one here. That makes no sense. None at all. Okay. Now we need to build downstairs. You have to wait for those to get built, I think. All right. Kind of confusing, but once it's done, it'll be worth it. It will be very worth it. And actually, I want to cancel these. I don't actually want to build those stairs there. Because I need to have that wall come back to here. Alright, how are we doing down here? Let's see what we want to build. Let's actually start some iron armor. Actually, before we do that, what is this looking like? Alright. Malachite has been suspended. Galena's still working, and everything else looks like it's still working. So let's go to stocks and go to bars. We got 13 iron, 6 silver, 12 copper, 4 zinc, 4 lead, 8 coke, 20 charcoal. All right, let's see. Can we make bronze? I don't think we can make pig iron yet. Okay, we can make brass. We can make billion bars. We can't make pig iron because we need refined coal and flux stones. We have flux stones because we've got marble. Where is our raw stone? Oh, there we go, stones. Oh my goodness. That is not much. Wow. And we're out of marble. Oh, we have 1 marble. Okay, so we really do need to go digging. Alright, so I guess then it's time to dig this. Okay, so let's dig here. We'll start in the middle of it, I think. Yeah, right there. Okay, we didn't actually want to go that far. Alright. Oh, D, not smooth stone. Okay. Then we're going to channel that. I'm going to channel this all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down to here. This floor right here. So we need a D. There. Let's make this a priority of 1 first. We need them to build their exit before they dig anything else. Alright. And then we want to cancel these all the way up to there. We need to channel this out 1 at a time. Alright. And then once we're done with this, we can just kind of pierce one of these and it'll just go down automatically on its own. Splendid! Splendid! Alright, our fortifications are getting built. That is fantabulastic. What do we need? Empty food storage item. Alright, what was that? That was brew drink. Alright, so J... barrel wood. Let's make us 30 wooden barrels. Alright. Get those fortifications done, boys. Gonna save your lives someday. I might actually put a platform on the corners as well. Kind of a star fort type idea, but not quite. Let's come back down here. Actually, I'm looking for right here. Sorry about that, sneezed. Couldn't help it. Okay, we're slowly getting this done. Excellent, excellent. What kind of rock is this? This is nice. A little bit of galena. Let's mine that galena. What is this? That's orthoclase. Look at all that marble, but we can't get to it. Ah! Okay, let's stick some marble here. Alright, let's make this a low priority. Make a nice little strip mine out here. There. And we'll go through that. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's awesome. Tetrahedrite. But you know what? We actually don't want to do that just yet. There we go. As beautiful as those veins are, we need to wait on that. Struck rhodolite. Excellent. Blue here. That is cobalite. Okay. Don't know what cobalite is. So I'm thinking I'm going to focus on trying to get at the same time my fortifications. Oh, which they are done. Okay. Build, construct, wall. No. Fortifications. Hopefully I can put a fortification right there. Yes, I can. Excellent. While I'm working on the fortifications, I'm going to try to, as well, this is part of the fortifications, try to get some weapons and armor in the process of being built. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to go for ranged weapons or if I'm going to go for melee weapons like semi-ranged melee like spears, or just straight up melee like maces and swords and cudgels and
I can't do it.
Stuff like that. Needs unrotten cookable solid item. Okay, that's fine. But eventually we do need to turn hunting on. To do that, I believe we have crossbows. Yes, we have crossbows. So let's try to do that. Alright, let's come in here and connect the Dwarf Fortress. We want to check our military. Sort by nickname. We want to look at the item wrestlers. And look for somebody with ranged. Archery, ambusher, Marks Dwarf, right here. Let's make you a hunter. Okay. Go back to laborers. That is Uzulkadol. Alright. Let's give him hunting. Animal trapping. Trapping. And then... that's it. Now, he should go out, grab one of those copper crossbows, as well as some quivers, and he should hopefully start hunting. We can hope. Our blocks have been completed. Succulent. Succulent. Our pit's getting dug slowly. Well, the exit of our pit. Got enough miners, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Once they get that done, they should go up top. Alright, made a masterpiece avocado wood barrel. That's awesome. Wood grate, excellent. Sweet. Whoa. What was that? Damp stone, select. Yeah, we know. We know it's the water above them. That's going to be giving us lots of errors, I think. I think what I'm going to do... yeah, it's going to be doing this pausey, damp stone garbage the entire time. I know there's a way to turn off the damp stone warning, but I'm not quite sure what it is. But what I'm going to end up doing is picking a single tile, probably like this one right here, and just digging it straight down to here. And then come straight out and then dig all those down all the way from here, except for this one, and then work my way like forward and then down. Otherwise your dwarves will get stuck in there, and that's quite a few floors. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 total floors. Yeah, they would never actually be able to get that done on one pass. Would not be able to get it done. They would die of hunger and thirst and starvation and all that other stuff before they actually made it down to the bottom. And I don't want to dig access tunnels like this on every floor. That would just get annoying. Yep, I know, more wet stone. Because there's a bit of a lake above you, you dummies. More whetstone, more whetstone, more whetstone. I don't care about the whetstone. Get it, dog! Where are you guys going? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? I bet they're going to here. Yep, that's where they're going. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, so the fortifications are probably built. Yes, they're built. Alright, so we can designate remove construction. Actually, no, we don't want to remove construction. We want to build construction. Fortifications, put one. We can't put one there. Why? There's a wall there. Alright, designate remove. Ah, it's because there's a floor there. That would be why. Alright, once those floors are removed, we'll be able to build fortifications there. Excuse me. Come on, boys, get her done. Get her done! So on top of these fortifications, we are going to put another enclosed space like we did on this one. We can actually put some floor grates in. Oh yes, lots of floor grates. Now with any luck, once we do get raided, excuse me, and we get some archers trained up, and some spearmen and stuff like that, we'll be able to just put our guys up there, and they can just shoot through and throw their spears down there, and won't even have to worry about getting hit, unless they have ranged weapons themselves, which they likely will because this is Dwarf Fortress, and Dwarf Fortress hates the player. Taking forever to build those! Alright. Build, construct, fortification. Alright, now we want floors. I'm going to go like so. Out. 3. Ooh, not enough. We got some nice blocks. Alright, there we go. And that little floor here will continue on all 4 sides of our fort. Yes, even up here above the docks. And the fortification wall will continue along this one here. And I will slowly remove this after that. Going to take a while. Alright, how are we doing down here? Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Excellent. So let's designate channel. And actually, we'll pick this one right here. We're going to go all the way down to here. And then dig that right there. So that's going to dig a pit straight down. And what this will do is it'll keep us from killing our miners by putting them in this big hole that's, you know, however many layers deep. I can't remember how many we said, but I think it was like 15 or 20 or something like that. That way they'll be able to survive. That's the goal, anyway. And then again, once this pit is dug and we have a drawbridge placed right here. Ooh, you weren't supposed to actually dig that up just yet. Oh, it'll be fine. But once we have a drawbridge placed, yeah, right there. So let's... What is a drawbridge? Build... G for bridge, yes. Okay. I'm going to put a drawbridge that goes up. I think right there. Yeah, right there. We want it to go down. I want it to raise downwards. And let's make this out of something cool. Gobolite. I haven't made anything with that yet. Alright. What that will do is that will keep the baddies in and the water in once we actually fill the space with baddies. At least that's the idea anyway. Alright, so they dug one and then they said, I'm not doing that. Alright, look at that. That's awesome. Okay. So, let's remove construction. This is going to suck because we're going to have to do it one at a time, I think. That's gonna suck. I really should have removed that first. I don't like that. Alright, we should be able to build our upstairs now. Can't build it there. We can only build it there. Take that out of marcasite. Another one there, and then we want a downstairs. Right there, but we can't until the upstairs get built. Once they get this piece built, they'll be able to get around and get to that. And they're like building all the pieces except for the two they need to get around to get to that. Yeah, they're literally building everything but that one and that one. That's funny. We've struck. Let's see here. Magnetite, pink tourmaline, pros, sapphire, tetrahedrite, and prolone. Or pyrope. Let's zoom to that. Where's that at? Ooh, in the marble. Yes. What is this? Malachite. Oh, dig that out. Yes, baby. Dig the malachite. Dig it out. Alright, pyrope cluster. Don't know what that is. I think that might be a gem. This is literally just going to get block mined because we need the marble for our steel. And I need to come up here to stone. So economic, we need to find marble. Okay, so make steel bars, make pig iron bars, okay. Other. So I think that will make it to where they won't use it to make blocks anymore. And then I think it's reserved specifically for the economic uses of making flux. Oh, Windows error fault. Go away. Stop digging this stuff. Go dig this stuff. Go dig this stuff. Find me more gems. Find me more metals. Now! Get it done. Pyrope cluster. Yeah, that's got to be a gem. Rough black pyropes. Yeah, that has to be some kind of a gem. They get this built yet? Yes, they did, and they got it deconstructed. Excellent. Okay, come on. No, I want N. At least I can do 2 at a time. That's the beautiful thing about that. The other beautiful thing about this is it will fuel these, as well as this, as I slowly build it up to a certain point anyway. Come on, get it done. What is so hard about going up there with a sledgehammer and going whack on the edges until everything else just falls away? That's what I would do anyway. Wow, and this guy is arguably faster than this guy. Haha. Alright, let's get rid of this. Alright, and that is it for today. That's all the time we have. So we actually got quite a bit done today, I think. We're starting on our strip mine here for marble, which is the one resource we are going to be desperately in need of if we want to make steel, because we've got quite a bit, if I remember looking right. Metals. Where's it at? Where's it at? Bars. Yes. Yeah, we've got quite a bit iron, and we've got tetrahedrite everywhere, so we will be set on steel as long as we can get lots and lots of marble. So until next time, folks, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button down below. If you didn't, feel free to hit that dislike button down below. I know a couple of you like to do that just to troll me, but at least let me know in a comment below why you dislike the episode. If you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to do so. That way you can see when my new episodes come out. Until next time, folks, peace. Have a great day.